Day, ladies and gentlemen. Today it's my honor to represent for Dingjong Media to represent our whole the final proposal, Brunei Tourism Culture Promoting Project. So may I introduce about our content first. So today I will introduce from the 6 different parts. The first part will be the overall of Southeast Asian tourism. Second part will be Southeast Asian current tourism district situation. Third part will be an analysis of this district situation. Fourth part will be product consumption habits of Chinese tourists. Fifth part is Brunei Tourism Promoting Project for Chinese market. And last part about us, about Dingjong Media. Okay, so before we go to the first part, I would like to highlight about our project. The first one is about our entry point. So you will find that for the later, the whole project, we are focused on producing the online content. And later, I will introduce you why and how. Second part is our project operation model. So we will take stage by stage to do the more practical operations. Let's come to the first part, overall of Southeast Asian tourism. Okay, so as we all know that China is the world's largest of overseas consumers. And among all, Southeast Asia is the most benefit area. And why did I say that? So you can find these databases. Especially here we list out about Vietnam's, the GSO, the databases. You will find that in 2017, this country received more than 4 million of Chinese tourists. And here we have listed out the 11 Southeast Asian countries. Among all, you will find that the first 3 top of the tourism destination, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and Brunei. So for the later previous slides, we will compare more between Malaysia and Thailand. Okay, so for this slide, we will go into more details to introduce to you about the district situation. We have 3 different features. The first 2 is all about the keyword searching. As you can see, the green part is the Malaysia, the keywords percentage, and blue is the Thailand. And among here, you can see, this is our Brunei, the percentage. Similar to the second features. So you will find that perhaps for our Brunei, we have the more bigger Chinese tourism market. And the last features is about the overall search results statistics. After I introduce about some keywords data, okay, so here come to some searching results from content platform. So why I want to specifically mention these 3 online platforms is because our Chinese consumer, they prefer more to searching online to find out some more useful information before they choose the final destination, before they're making the final decision. Okay, so as we list out the 3 the most popular the online platform, Tuniu, QU, and Ctrip, they're all from the different aspect, but whatever which of the platform, you will find that Brunei's the data compared to Thailand and Malaysia. After I show you about these 2 different aspects of the data, okay, so here we come to an analyst. Okay, so currently Brunei online promoting is a weak part. Consumers are lack of comparative content while choosing the destination. And also for Southeast tourism consumptions is quite similar. So for Brunei lack of the high quality online content to observe more consumers. So content productive delivery are the forefront of the nowadays Chinese market. After the analysis of the Southeast area, so Here, let's go through into the Chinese market. Okay, so here you can see a flow simulation of the product consumption habits for Chinese tourists. And according to our research in 2018, okay, so we will find that the trade size is about 7,100 million RMB in 2017. And it's increasing compared to 2016, it's increasing 25.1 percentage. And from this table, so the first part, as you notice, is about the consumer. So we collect lots of the data and we compare between. We find out these three specific group of the people. First part is about the female tourist consumer, and then generations after 18th, generations after 17th. So combined with these three different group of the people, it will be the majority part of our Chinese market. And also, as you can see, for all these three groups of consumers, they obtain information from these several different online platforms. So this one is WeChat, and then TikTok, Weibo, and also some news online platform. Okay, so for the different labels of consumers, they have diverse predilections. However, they will turn to this fixed online platform while they want to make decision. Okay, so after they desire to consume, so they will know more, they will dig more information about the destination. So they will choose Tuniu, Ctrip, Qyue, and Baidu. And also for these three of the Chinese biggest online platforms, I have already shown you the data we collect from these three different platforms. So you will find that it's more like the process of planting the seeds and then to harvest. So at last, they will choose to purchase. So they will choose which destination, which country they would like to visit. Okay, so as I mentioned about this popular online platform, perhaps you will know about WeChat and Weibo. So, but we missed one here, and also we will take this one as an example, is TikTok. So TikTok is nowadays Chinese hottest short video social platform. And we take Xi'an. Xi'an is one of the popular tourism city in China. So we have the data collect. It will be more than 100,000 citizens enrolled into this imitation shooting. Exposure rate is about 10,000 million. And you will find that the TikTok lets lots of the tourism destinations become popular. Why? Here I want to mention a specific group people to you, is the KOL. Okay, so the KOL will be the key opinion leader. And how we will enroll this key point into our whole project, I will introduce into the later part. Above all, we know about the relationship between the Southeast Asian tourism and the Chinese market. And also, we know that the essential point for the online content promoting. Okay, so here we will come through into the promoting project for Chinese market. In order to focus on Brunei government and Brunei tourism administration, promoting the strength of Brunei tourism for Chinese market, creating Southeast Asia new, fresh, popular destination. Okay, so for the content producing and online platform promoting are the essential key part that we concern. So for the Brunei tourism promoting project for the Chinese market, we decided to introduce from these four different aspects. Number one, the content producing. Second part, marketing promotion. Third part, research integration. And last part will be the brand image. For the project promoting, we divided it into four different stages. The first stage is the research period. So for the first stage, we will discover Brunei tourism product strengths. Do research of Chinese consumer interest content about Brunei tourism. Second stage will be the brand image building. To define tourism features, set up distinctive brand image. For example, garden above the sea, warmth, Xiamen. Okay, so Xiamen is one of our Chinese city. And another Chinese city, Yunnan. Okay, so colorful Yunnan, fantastic Lijiang. Okay, so we will build up this brand image for Brunei. So the third part will be tourism products promoting. Based on online promoting and popular Southeast Asian city, perfect substantial marketing promotion. So last stage will be tourism brand strengthening. So increasing content output, emphasize the brand image. Phase 1, project planning. For this part, we will do contents, receive some essential feedback. So we will invite the KOL, the key opinion leaders, and also we will invite some famous movie shooting team and senior brand planning team. So with a combination with these three different groups of the professionals, we will do research and experience Brunei tourism culture. We will design, produce series of content delivered to the pilot city. And also at the last part, we will do the evaluation to make sure that based on this research data, build further Brunei brand image. So for the whole project, the project aim will be to discover the Brunei tourism products comparative edge, research Chinese consumers' interest to Brunei tourism content. And for the whole period, we predict it will be around 70 days. The project budget will be 1.5 million RMB. How we will operate the project? For the resource research, we will do the field visits, find the traveling light spot, and according to the professionals' advice, to discover Chinese consumers' interest content. For the scene propaganda film producing, we will combine with traditional video and VR video. So video promoting is the most effective tools. The content could deliver to offline and online advertising. VR video is the latest promoting methods. For key opinion leaders' travel experience, we will invite KOLs and also famous traveling journalists to experience Brunei and create attractive content. So for the KOL, they have already become the essential part of the online hot topics in Chinese market recent years. They spread in diverse online platforms and also they have accurate consumer market. So I will give you guys two examples. For example, that female KOL there. We know that Taobao is the most famous online selling platform. So for this KOL, she could sell 70 million products within 2 hours. And also, did you remember about that TikTok Xi'an short video? So one KOL, she could or he could bring 10,000 or 100,000 of the tourists into the destination. So let's imagine if we bring a group of the KOL into Brunei. So they will discover about the Chinese consumers' interesting content and explore more about the attractive Brunei content to the huge Chinese consumer market. After we producing about the online content, so we will choose some pilot city to deliver the content, to placing the test, to have a try how will it works. So for the online website content placing and also combined with some offline activities, survey and research questionnaire. So we will choose the typical pilot city to reduce the budget. Phase 1, intended effect. So using Nanjing as the pilot city to place content for around 1 month. So during this whole month, what is our achievement? So all web content number should be over 200. And for the content exposure will be more than 100 millions. And also for the potential customers, information remindings will be around 100,000. And at last, for the questionnaire saving will be around 10,000. So among all these data, and we use Nanjing as the pilot city, we will know that, okay, so for the huge Chinese consumers market, which Brunei's tourism part are the most popular or will be the most popular part among all. So here we also list out the 4 different approaches. The first part will be the social media platform, so WeChat and TikTok. Tourism platform and also broadcast platform. Offline, we will do the offline activities among 9 commercial centers in Nanjing. So at last, we will make sure that for the target consumers could notice our advertising for more than or around 2 to 3 times. Then how we will use this diverse approach? For the social medias, the modalities will be combined with the personal short video content and propaganda produced by one of the professional teams. And for another 2 professional teams, the KOLs, they will produce some of the content, we will place it into this tourism special content platform. And also they will do the live broadcast into some other platform. The last part, we will do some offline promoting. So for this offline promoting is will combine with some questionnaire and some consulting activities, and also we will use more VR the technicals into this offline promoting. Till now we have already know the whole planning for the stage 1. And according to the effective data from the stage 1 that we collect from the pilot city Nanjing, we're promoting the whole project into the Chinese, the whole nation. So overall intended effort of the brand communication proposal for the market positioning. So identify Brunei tourism positions in the big picture of the Southeast Asia. So per customers transaction routine planning, and also the distinctive tourist program, for example, Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand routine. So we hopefully in the future we will have one specifically routine designed for Brunei. And also like the Thailand carnival positioning and the India pilgrimage trip. So for the market skills, we will try to raise 2 ranking positions among Southeast Asian countries. So which is mean that it will bring 1 million tourists per year. So realized Chinese tourist visiting number over 100,000. The third will be the brand image. So using promoting materials as guidance, leave deep impressions to the consumers. So for example, we will take as 2 Chinese cities as example. Friendly Shandong, enthusiasm. Okay, so colorful Yunnan, natural view. So the last part will be the sustainable development. So we will receive relevant Chinese tourism developing resource to explode Brunei's tourism to realize the win-win, and to contact the relevant Chinese tourist companies to build Brunei's sustainable development project. The last part will be about us, but before I introduce more details about digital media, I would like to introduce about our first pilot city, Nanjing. because Nanjing is located in the key core city in the Yangtze River Delta economic areas. So which is mean that Nanjing citizens, they have these consumer abilities. And also, Nanjing is ranking top 10 for China exist fashion city and also exist traveling expense city. The most importantly is Dingzhong Media. We are located in Nanjing, so we have lots of the local resources. So Dingzhong Media belongs to Zhongyuan Group, which owns self-brand of cosmetics and overseas trade business. Dingzhong Media is a team of combined with Chinese top brand planning experts and media movie design fields intelligence. Thanks for your patience, our honorable partner. Looking forward to see you again and welcome to Nanjing. Welcome to Zhongyuan Media.